Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Call of Duty United Offensive, and today is the fun level. We're back in the tank, and there's not really anything more to say because things are going to blow up. And with me, as always, is...
Hey everybody, it's the Last Robokai, and yeah, let's just kick back, relax, see a few shell sailets and tanks, and it'll all be over in less than 10 minutes.
Everything is good about tank levels, and I don't wish to hold it off any longer, so let's go ahead and get going.
Can't pronounce any of that.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try.
Listen up! The Germans are retreating, but we have to stop them before they reach the river Tsel. There is no time to lose. Move on!
I was so happy to be doing this that I kind of made a deal with myself that I was going to drop a brick on the W key for, like, 99% of this level.
Timing speed.
There's one particular area where I break that, but pretty much it's a gotta go fast run of this because being in a tank is great.
The bridge is out!
Yeah, there's nothing to ram. That's really unfortunate.
You've got the bridge right there. You could technically try to ramp the bridge if it wasn't all blocked off and shit.
It's like they in playtesting they said, you know, the bridge is down, and then no one ever tried to not ram the bridge.
That's why the tank commander had to tell you exactly what to do.
It's like, fuck you, you don't do it. Don't do what you tell me.
Press on!
Man, they're just leveling HUDs for no reason.
Pretty much. I mean, because reasons, basically.
Yeah, because you're in a tank.
I'm in a 100-ton war machine. Yes, I'm going to blow things up if you put them in front of me. Also, hello. I spoiled an ambush.
Fighters! Ambush! Spread out! Move!
Damn.
My aim here is just pathetic, but whatever.
That's right, looks like a couple of your buddies got you covered.
Enemy tank to the east!
So the allied tanks much good in this for helping you out? I mean, we saw one form up, but was that like a script or a fluke?
The T-43s, I believe these are. They're actually not bad at all. They do a pretty good job, particularly against the Panzer IVs that we see. The Panzer IVs themselves are kind of the chaff of this level because those are all medium tanks, and the T-43 that we're in is a very heavy tank. So yeah, you would sort of expect that when you shoot a smaller tank with it, it's going to die.
Well, that's good.
Don't let up, comrades! Not this way! They've blocked off the road! Get around it to the left! Nice shot!
Not really a whole much to say at this point in time. We're in a tank, everything's blowing up. It's quite nice to watch. I do like the scenery. I think I said that last tank mission.
It's certainly got a little bit more variety than the last tank mission, and I also do want to say that there is a visceral charge that you get out of running over trees and having them fall over. There's just something amazing about that.
I used to love running people over with tanks in like Command & Conquer. That was just like the best thing. And then when the AI was smart enough to do it to you, it was the worst thing.
But it was still funny.
Oh yeah, definitely still fun. It's just like the little squelch. I may have issues. It's also really nice, like seeing like the explosions that were going off in the distance. Like it just, you know, make you think, yeah, okay, there is a whole lot going on. It's not just me driving down a linear path over trees, over dales, over hills.
Good job, comrades!
And there's also you've got a bunch of extra help with you as well. So I mean, it feels like a very pitched battle. Particularly that encounter we just got past. That is the one that I had to violate my hold W never let go tenet, simply because those were about 4 Tiger tanks, and Tiger tanks are much heavier tanks than Panzers. This is properly modeled by the fact that it takes like 4 shots to disable a Tiger.
Oh man, just take one shot and leave your ears ringing.
Yeah, and I mean that you will take far more than that if you don't treat Tigers with respect. Because I mean, if you charge forward, all three of those Tigers will start, paying attention to you, and it'll just be like, oh, you'll hear fascist bastards a lot if you try that.
So, do you have a board?
I wish. The way the AI handles collision with the player tank is kind of silly, in the sense that if you have any collision with the player tank, they just sort of stop completely. I mean, they're just like, okay, I'm not going to do anything until you do something.
Man, I said it last tank mission as well. They must have so much fun just slapping things around so you can destroy them.
I also note that I mean there are way more destructible objects here than in like the rest of the game combined. So I imagine saying, oh, we've got a hut here that should explode. That should explode too. You know what? Everything should just explode.
Yeah, they're in a tank. They're going to shoot at literally everything to see if it explodes or not, and they're going to be disappointed if it doesn't explode. So let's get on this.
Destroy them!
On that note, that truck just exploded. It didn't have to. I just wanted it to.
Oh, well, there'll be no chase sequence of them trying to escape a tank. Which one's Will? I'm sorry. That was terrible.
I remember when Independence Day first came out, one of my friends decided that was a hilarious joke because Will Smith was the star of that show.
It's alright. Things move too quickly for me to make a bad joke about No Time to Lose.
They're more than I expected.
I'll let everybody else figure that one out.
I'm not going to comment.
Oh man, this is a huge battlefield. I'm loving this.
Yeah. This is a great set piece just because I mean it's an absolutely mammoth tank battle.
Yeah, visual treat.
I normally have a pretty good idea of how many tanks are involved. This one I always lose count.
You can see where your buddies are on your little compass there, which is
very important.
Not how compasses work, but I'm willing. I'm willing to allow it.
It's really important to know where your allies are, if for no other reason than to have somebody else to shoot at for the enemy.
Yeah, and also to not accidentally run into them.
Enemy tanks to the west!
Oh, you thought that was it? Fuck no, there's an entire other Panzer division rolling in.
There were some crazy tank battles towards the end where everyone was basically just stacking armor together and
trying to get momentum down.
hold them at one another to see what would happen. Well, to win the war, but
I also really like how they not only threw in all of the tank models that they had, they put them all in their very specific roles. I mean, there are Tigers around here that are forming spearheads, there are Panzers that are forming wolf packs, and then there are elephants providing fire support.
Attention, please! May I have your attention? In 20 years in this great army, I have never seen a group of men fight with the kind of bravery you have shown today. I am honored to call you my comrades.
I'm honored that it's over when it is, just because I had no health left.
I feel like everybody needs to arrange their tanks very carefully so that you can run down a hill and ramp them. That would have been the perfect way to end the mission. It's just like everything stops and goes, and now we will do the customary ramping of the tanks.
I would really like to have a Panzer IV for that, because those were actually pretty speedy little tanks. I think they got up to 45 miles per hour. So it's just like, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna ramp this shit. Doesn't matter that I'm a 30-ton war machine.
A little less than double that, and they might have been able to go back in time and prevent themselves from losing the war.
Oh, with a Back to the Future reference? Okay, that's... we're officially done here!
No apologies to anybody.
Oh, Christ. Until we see you next time for the finale, folks, I've been Cool Guy.
I've been the Lost Robot guy.
Take good care of yourselves and all those you love, folks.